Hi guys, so I'm going to do two things. I am going to walk you through what to do for the slides. This is not where you'll complete them. You will complete them in Google Classroom where it says just Chapter 9 review without my voice. So this is just a video walking you through it, and then you'll X out of this, go back into Classroom and click the review, not the video. Hope that makes sense. So Chapter 9 review, it says read carefully, listen to me, and watch the videos as you go. Remember what I always say, if you do well on this, you'll do great on your test. So for the first question, and you can use your whiteboard, a piece of paper, however you want to do this. It says type an X into the box that matches the fraction on the left. So you're going to look at which one of these matches what 3/6 plus 3/6 is. So, and it will allow you to type. So you're going to put an X, you can put it in the middle, you can make it bigger, but you're only putting it in one of these boxes for each, whichever one matches. So 3/6 plus 3/6 is blank. Okay, which one of these 1/2, 8/10, or 1/2 would match that? I'm gonna make all of these actually a little bit bigger so your X is nice and big when you type it. Let's see. Let's see if that's better. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so that's the first one. So you're doing that for the 3 of these. Next one, Lisa has 7/8 gallon of juice. She shares 3/8 of a gallon with a friend. Which equation represents how much juice, J, Lisa has left? Highlight the correct answer. So you want to count the total and then what was shared to find what's left. And then to pick your answer, you'll just highlight and then go up to the highlight color tool and pick any color, like a light color, to highlight your answer. If for some reason you highlight it and then realize it was wrong, let me try it. So I highlight A and then I'm like, oh wait, no, just click on it again, click transparent, and it'll go away and you can highlight a different answer. So that's number 2. Number 3, Hannah, this one's for you. Hannah did 4/10 of her math homework over the weekend. She completed 3/10 of her homework on Saturday. What fraction of the homework did she complete on Sunday, and how much more does she have left to finish? So 2 parts. So you can write the fraction in here. I'm just going to write a random fraction. You can use the slash. It's next to the, it's the same key as the question mark. So let's say it's 3/10. You can just write it that way. And then how much she has left to finish, you'll put in this box. So they should all be able to type into. If you delete it by accident, because that happens, you just go to insert text box and you can draw the text box over one of the boxes to get it if you delete it. Okay, next one. Type an X in all the boxes that show the correct way to decompose or break apart 6/18. So it's one of those select all. So you're going to think about how you could break apart 6/18. Put an X if those equations equal 6/18. Okay. Next one, Aiden. Aiden had a piece of chalk 9/10 of a centimeter long. A piece cracked off as he was drawing on the sidewalk. Then Aiden's chalk was only 6/10 of a centimeter long. How long was the piece of chalk that cracked? Highlight the correct answer. So just like with whole numbers, if we have our total and a missing part, what operation do we have to use to find what's left? And again, you will just come over here, use the highlighting tool to highlight your answer. Okay. Hope I'm not going too fast. If I am, you can always ask me questions in the chat or email me. Okay, I want you to watch this video before moving on because when we left school, we did the number line for subtracting mixed numbers. It's a pretty long video. I encourage you to watch it through, practice the problems on your whiteboard before you start. But remember, when you do it on a number line, I'm going to use this tool. Let me see. Oh, let me erase that. Hold on. When you do it on the number line, remember that, so if it's 5/8 minus 5 and 2/8 minus 2 and 6/8, we want to start with 2 and 6/8 and end with 5 and 2/8. And then remember, and this is just a quick review, the video is going to go over this, but we want to get to the next whole number. So the next whole number after 2 would be 3, and 6/8 plus, let me get another color, 6/8 plus 2/8 would get us to the next whole number, which would be 3. And then from 3 to 5, we add the whole number of 2. And then we can't forget the 2/8 at the end. So 2/8 plus 2/8 is 4/8. And our whole number 2 and 4/8. I know I went over that really fast, but instead of drawing those scribble scrabble number lines, this video goes through it nice and in depth. So if you need practice with that, please watch that video. Even if you don't need practice with it, watch the video. Okay, moving on. So after you watch the video, there are 2 questions where you are going to subtract on a number line. So Ava made 5 1/4 dozen cookies for the bake sale. Molly made 3 3/4 of a dozen. How many more cookies did Ava make than Molly? Highlight the correct answer. On the bottom, it says use a number line on a piece of paper or on your whiteboard to solve. Next one, Andrew made 6 2/5 of a dozen brownies for the bake sale. Moises made 3 3/5 of a dozen brownies. How many more brownies did Andrew make than Moises? Highlight the correct answer. So these two are very similar, just to give you some extra practice with subtracting mixed numbers on a number line. Okay, Moises and Justin each decomposed 1 2/6. Moises wrote 1 plus 1/6 plus 2/6. Justin wrote 1/6 plus 4/6 plus 2/6 plus 1/6. Who is correct? Explain. So explain as best as you can in the text box. Type an X in all the boxes that show the correct equations for the model below. So all the ways that could show how you might add this. So take a close look and put an X in the boxes that match. And then last, it says, Sophie uses this recipe to make soup. How much chicken broth and cream are needed? And how much ingredients does she use in all? If you end up with an improper fraction, remember that you need to change it to a mixed number. I hope this helps. This will certainly get you ready for the online test. If you have any questions, reach out to me. Good luck. Can't wait to see your work.